Hi, this is Hugh Simpson, back with Pete Canalicchio, formerly of Coca-Cola and Newell Rubbermaid. Pete, we talked about in the last video about third-party partners.
Yes.
And we were talking about vetting them.
Yes.
Now let's say, go back to our closet example.
Okay.
So we now have maybe 2 or 3 people that we're considering.
Right.
Now we move to what process?
Now we move to the scoping the opportunity part of the process. So what you're going to do at this phase is you know who those prospective licensees or manufacturing partners are. You're going to send them a kind of a template where you're going to ask them to define what regions they want to be in and make sure that those regions complement where the brand is. What channels in those regions? So is this in, in the mass channel? Is it in the department store channel? Is it online? Is it on, on television? Mm-hmm. So what channels? And then what products are actually going to create over a particular period of time? So they are going to come back to you and they're going to give you a bottom-up forecast of what they're going to do, how they're going to be investing in your brand. And so as the brand owner, you want to make sure that you're commercializing the brand in that category as much as possible. So now you're going to be able to see, is the number one manufacturer potentially going to do a large investment, or are they thinking of a smaller investment? Mm-hmm. And you think about it, those prospective manufacturing partners, they have their own reasons for choosing to take a license also. Maybe they're saying to themselves, if I don't take the license with a particular brand, somebody else will, and so that'll be a competitive threat. So what do I need to do to earn the license? Somebody else might say, wow, this is a huge opportunity for us. We have innovative products, but we don't have a brand. They can get into what I call one of those pitfalls, which is really getting in over their tips. In other words, they may say, wow, in order for us to win this license, we have to make it big and attractive. Mm-hmm. But as a good brand owner, you need to be able to look at the forecast they've sent to you and say, okay, is this really realistic? Are they going to be able to get into those channels? And the way we define a commercialization of a channel is you had to be in 2 of the top 5 manufacturers within 2 years. Well, if you've done your homework as a brand owner, you'll know, okay, these guys are only in 1 channel with really a couple of products. Can they really get into all those other channels? So one side is looking at what the prospective manufacturer is saying they're going to do. The other side is really evaluating, determining, can they actually accomplish what they're saying they're going to do.
Right. When I did my events with Coca-Cola, and everybody thinks you go to Coca-Cola National, you go to Coca-Cola Bottling, is what you found out.
Sure.
So when I did with Atlanta Coca-Cola Bottling, they would ask me, okay, where's that banner going to appear? How many television spots are you going to have it on? This kind of thing. Where are we going to be? Where's our name going to be? How's it going to be used? This is what you're talking about.
Exactly. It's they say the devil's in the details. They really want to know, okay, what are those products you're thinking of manufacturing? So give us mock-up examples. Where do you kind of what's your plan? Where are they going to go into first? Okay, you are in, let's say Target. Okay, so you're going to go to Target first because you have a relationship there. Okay, you're going to see Target, and after you got Target commercialized, then you're going to go and try to get into Walmart, for example, so that's the mass channel. In the department store side, you're going to say, okay, look, you have a relationship with JCPenney. Okay, so you're going to get into JCPenney first, and then to commercialize that channel, you're going to go into Sears next. Okay, so it all makes sense, and it's really, the onus is on the brand owner to be able to look at those forecasts and be able to vet them and make sure that what you're hearing is actually correct.
So that's what you did for Newell Rubbermaid.
That's what I did.
You'd vet those third-party partners, I'm having a real hard time saying that, to make sure that they had the quality that the name Rubbermaid, as you said earlier, you could peel off the name on there, and you know it was Rubbermaid quality.
Yes,
right?
Exactly. That's what we did. That's what I did. I found those partners in the categories that we were deciding that's where we wanted to enter the market via licensing. And then I vetted them to make sure that they were going to be able to do everything they said they were going to do. And then I evaluated their forecast. And then once that's done, we'll lead into the next video, which is really about defining the deal terms and getting the contract signed.
Oh boy, is that important. We'll look forward to that video for sure.